Mimobibia Kwaba Eba Melodies TV. So the heat is catching up to people. So today everyone is trying to speak. And the Catholic for National Catholic Secretariat. Omatron krata kesiye edi ababa betuja. Na omode nsema tuja. I don't want to waste your time. Yenkonko tie nsema Catholic for aka na yeba ka nzembebre. O say press release. We, members of the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference, greet our fellow Ghanaians in the name of Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace. The Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference, GCBC, has been following with keen interest and concern recent happenings in the country on the economic front and its impact on Ghanaians. We therefore find it necessary to add our voices to calls on governments to take steps to find solutions that are less burdensome on Ghanaians and yet sustainable to get the country out of the economic quagmire. In the light of this, we are troubled that the position so far adopted by government lacks consensus, resulting in the strong reactions witnessed in the recent past. Certainly, it is not in any Ghanaian's interest to stand in the way of government's effort to put the country back on sound economic growth, create opportunities for every business to strive through the debt restructuring as a panacea to obtaining the IMF bailout. We wish to observe, however, that the far-reaching consequences of the proposed domestic debt restructuring program on the financial sector, banks, and insurance companies in particular, and the cascading implications on individual holders of government instruments once believed to be the safest investment are too damaging, not only for investors, but also their effect on the bargaining power of households and on the poor. The strong resistance to the debt restructuring from domestic resources to meet the IMF bailout condition is a natural response from those directly or indirectly affected. The options for government to resolve the economic crisis appear limited. We therefore hold the position that, given the issues that have arisen with government resort to an IMF bailout, the mistrust it has garnered does not make the domestic debt restructuring option appear viable. Now, it's very, I like how Catholic and Sofono, they are going straight to the point. Ose masa, omaya yetimu nikreni nyamie nimni. Osha sa debt restructuring na buying or person de bar say no de bar. Masa ebema banks abre, insurance companies bebre, ebema Ghana for abre. Ghana for our musika any friends and banks our mode debt restructuring krano, it will come and affect them. Na omodie omuhu the resistance and the Ghana for edema sa adie na enyo omowawa because aban enhu ne se wo be build consensus. We who Ghana for say sabi nyansa for wone yen betena se se wone yen kasa afa debt restructuring ho ono ano pese oye no ohye no de hye yen. It is a Ghana for reject no very normal. We no can say Ghana for elusi trust e wa ban ni mu. Nti ye hu ne say sa debt restructuring ade a wo mo pese wo mo ye kra no. Debt restructuring ade a wo mo pese wo mo ye. It appears a Ghana for elusu we nti no ase de mo options no a wo mo pese wo mo ye a debt restructuring kra na se ne akwa ye ase Ghana for kra ni gidie wo mu. Urgent situations call for urgent actions. We therefore call on government to consider the following. Baby edunemu ayedin na obo abrabo na emu eyedin ya. Decisions e wose we taking so wose we take decisions I know so ano ohye. Urgent decisions. Urgent situations call for urgent actions. Nti you do baby na wose da be we de nibre so a actions e wose we take wo hwe na asem ne ye nibre so a se ne wose approach asem no wose we de nibre e na approach asem no. Nti omo se omo be ma aban the following so omo consider. 1. Government should involve all stakeholders, particularly individual and financial institutions directly affected, and carry them along in addressing the problem. Aban and making sure say stakeholders din na what your account carry them along. Eye yenhum, eye bi yenhum. See, I was see who. We also urge government to vigorously pursue some debt forgiveness and or deferment where visible, so that if at all, the domestic debt restructuring burden could be reduced drastically and its impact on stakeholders minimized. Vigorously pursue some debt forgiveness. I was say aban pursue debt forgiveness. You can't debt for once President Akufo Addo or Abruchi baby and of course say yema Ghana debt forgiveness in place of say yebe dia enya to improve upon our ecological system, global warming program bi and oka say yema Ghana debt forgiveness, right? Into asɛm Catholic for insofon so no se baby edu ne de and the aban enkonkɔ srɛ na mbrɔfofo yi ɛkɛ da yɛ so ɔmo mfa nkyɛ yɛn ɔmo ma yɛn debt forgiveness because ɔmo ama yɛn debt forgiveness na yɛ de ani ba be si debt restructuring yɛ so a maza ɛbɛ ha nkrɔfo into ɔmo te yɛ ka ne so ɔmo yɛn debt forgiveness a debt restructuring no ɛbɛ minimize asɛm ɔka no debt restructuring ɛbɛ minimize ɔwɛ no ka say to win the international community over in pursuit of this, government must present a posture that is consistent with the fact that the country is in dire straits or crisis. This includes, but certainly not limited to, avoiding the reported expected expenditure overruns in the 2023 budget, drastic government expenditure control by reducing the number of government appointees, suspending non-essential projects, and a review of the free SHS policy. Catholic funds some more catch up mine say. So kwa sre say wo momfa oka enchewa. E wo say wo ya ade omo nso behu ne say okay we de ne ho atre ne yen fa ka ne nche no. Nti de wo say wo ya ebe ma yehu say wo ho atre ne say ti wa ban so. Kofo bebre wa ban mu ti omo so. Ti aban ne so free SHS no review it. Review free SHS no mu hu say yes we de omo ho atre omo. Non-existing project, non-essential projects are ehun hia no yenye hu adwuma. Expenditure overruns, aban sika wode ato so person spend 2023 aban hwe no nte so. Also, while we expect government to consider these suggestions, we humbly appeal to Ghanaians to appreciate the current economic situation and understand that there will be difficulties in the coming months while the problem is solved permanently. So I say, one more country aban no wo Ghana for kokko say Ghana for yi emre mu ba be yedin munhye mo ho so Catholic for some more country Ghana for say Ghana for emu ba be yedin ye bobo kokko say ne anyama na ikono no kwan ne say emu ba yedin. Also, we hope that this will help in no small way to alleviate the pressure on domestic revenue generation challenges with the IMF bailout condition, if it has to be continued. We trust that with goodwill, transparency, and commitment to the common good, and all Ghanaians coming together, we shall overcome this crisis with the help of God. Thank you, and may God bless our homeland Ghana. So this is Catholic for Among krata womo edema President Akufo Addo. Na me bon nsem ama Catholic for omayade. Unse yana Ghana for MPP for mo se yana de mo ka no mo ka sa mo fa solution ba e di solution aba. Na de wan say sa solution ya womo de ba na NDC de amomu. Ato forcing ama mo sa solutions we ni na so mu mfi. Mahama mo solutions we ni na so mu mfi. E bia Catholic for kan womo be fi. Etiefo Ochamia woni masem ka osi nana wasomwa. Muntre mwa comment box ni mo medase.